What do you mean by adoration? What do you mean by the worship of God? You know how the ancient Greeks came to a conclusion that existence is better than nothing? Anything that exists, even an inanimate stone, has one thing in common with God. It is. A flower or a blade of grass is a little higher in the hierarchy of beings because it has two things in common with God. It is, and it's alive. Animal life, as we know it, dogs, cats, and so on, they have what is called a sentient life. They feel, not only physically, but even emotionally. Scold your dog, watch the tail go between its legs. Go down to get the evening paper at the road and come back as if you've been away for a year. That old tail goes like that. That's a little higher. The human being can think. This is what makes us godlike. We can think and we can love. And so, since man can acknowledge God as his creator and himself as a creature of God, we're expected to do so. And that's what worship is. You are God, I am creature. You made me out of nothing, and I'm acknowledging that. That's adoration. The man who saved my life spent a year of his with Bill and Dr. Bob. He was so intrigued by this whole notion of people with the same problem sharing it and talking back and forth. They also share strength and love and stay sober together. And he spent a year of his life with those two men. And Bill Wilson said these words to him: AA is not anyone's religion. We are a therapy for a disease. Nor do we wish you to substitute AA for your religion. He said, whatever you were before your sobriety, you should be a better one afterwards. Your family life, your work life, your social life, but above all else, your life with God should improve with sobriety. But these two old monks were talking, and one of them said, I have a terrible time with distractions. He said, I'll go into the chapel in the afternoon for a 15-minute visit, and I'll be in there. And 14 minutes of it, I'm thinking about this, that, or the other thing, some project I'm working on, some book, whatever. He said, it's driving me crazy. And he said, I'm sure it displeases the Lord. And the other monk said, hey, I have no problem with distractions. When I pray, I pray. And the first monk said, you see that Arabian stallion of mine over in the paddock? He said, oh, yeah, he's quite a horse. He said, he's yours if you can say one prayer without distraction. Oh. Our Father, who art... Does a saddle and bridle go with him? Tomorrow, a vision. But today, well lived, makes every yesterday a dream of happiness, every tomorrow a vision of hope. Look well to this day. This is the only day you have at your disposal.